Hi, I'm Seb Klein, CEO and co-founder at Wood4Good. For ASX-listed companies committed to net zero by 2050, the spot price of Australian carbon credits and its fluctuations is a problem. They need reasonably priced offsets, and they need to secure this liability in the long term. Qantas alone emits more than 9 million tonnes of CO2 equivalent in a normal year, or $260 million worth at today's prices. These smokestacks represent the Australian operating footprint of these fossil fuel companies. Those circled in red are committed to net zero. Total emissions amount to more than 670 million tonnes of CO2, or $20 billion worth at today's prices. Traditional carbon projects are one-dimensional. The projects are planted, accredited, the credits sold on the open market, and for the companies buying these credits, it's a sunk cost with only external benefits and a high exposure to price fluctuations. We work with companies and other partners to invest directly in quality projects on degraded land with income not just from carbon, but net gains in biodiversity and the sale of premium forest products. More sequestration than conventional re-veg, more wildlife than traditional forestry, and better returns than most carbon offsets. Our beachhead markets are in forest management and marketing wood products. We've developed pathways to accredit not just carbon, but also biodiversity, opening markets for a new class of high quality carbon projects with commercial returns from 3 different income streams. Our secret weapon is this, sugar gum. It's relatively fire resistant, produces valuable, durable timber, and it grows back again when it's cut down. It's a perpetual resource which we never need to replant. And it grows, accumulating carbon, which is harvested and stored in timber products, but also providing biological infrastructure to support a plethora of precious species in the process. Our team has a combined experience of over 70 years in forestry, natural resources, carbon, commercial nurseries, government, consulting, startups, and enterprise. As important as who's on our team is who's in our corner, and our newly appointed advisory board brings the depth of experience required to help scale our business, reach our impact targets, and maintain our social license. Among our sites throughout Victoria and interstate, our flagship site, 100 hectares, our operating prototype is 19 years in the growing. Here we've tested and proven our methods, we've demonstrated significant carbon and biodiversity gains, and we've developed yields of premium timber outputs. We've signed NDAs with 3 strategic partners. Our first joint venture project with the impact investment firm is to be minted this financial year. The second project with the carbon broker in the next 12 months. Both projects will lead to a pipeline of capital and projects in the long term. We're also in negotiations with an ASX resources company to deliver long-term fixed price carbon credits over a longer period, all while we consolidate our revenue and our operations, refine our equity strategy, and develop the relationships for the right kind of investment to help us scale rapidly. We're branching out, seeking partners to collaborate to develop these commercial assets, plant seeds with our business, and grow rapidly to meet our impact target of 60,000 hectares by the end of the decade. That's why we're primed for MAP22. Join us as we grow wood for good, forestry that's part of the solution.